What's going on, guys? This is a Fullstack bro, and in today's video topic, we're going to talk about why hard tech projects builds confidence. Now, before I get into this topic, please smash that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell as well. Hard tech projects. We've all been there, working on a project that you felt like you couldn't really do, that it was going to take you a while to understand and you're going to get left behind. Or if you're working with another programmer, that programmer is doing better than you and you're still stuck on that one particular task. Now, that's not the end of the world. The way to get out of that and to get that project done is to spend a lot of time doing the research and testing yourself and pushing yourself to getting things done and just asking the right questions when you don't know anything. So first and foremost, when it comes to hard tech projects, you're gonna be building up your skills. You're gonna build up your skills to a point where you're gonna be a master at them, okay? So what I mean by that is, the more complex the project is, the more output that you have to put into getting that project done. And you're gonna be looking into different ways to solve problems and get requirements done. And a lot of that comes with asking other developers for help, or what you could do is you could use AI like ChatGPT to give you the answer to a particular problem. But honestly, you go to Google, look at Stack Overflow, see what others are using, and then just apply, test, and you're going to notice that you're going to be able to solve that problem. Now, if you found a solution to the problem, that's great. But if it becomes an issue later down the line, once the project is out there in production and people are finding issues with it, then you have to go in and refactor that code to make it better. Let me tell you, for me personally, there's projects that I've worked on that I'm not proud of. Basically just writing out code just to get things done and then throw it out there and be like, hey, like, it's working. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, but then, you know, months, years goes by, and then I go back into the code and I'm like, who wrote this? And I look at the Git history of who wrote it, and it comes back to me. So that just shows that you've grown from project after project, and you've enhanced your skills to write better code that will work 100% of the time. And a lot of that just comes with practice. Second thing is your problem solving skills. You're going to improve a lot on your problem solving skills when working with a complex project. Just think about a problem that you were never faced with, and now you have the means to learn because this is a need that needs to get done. You're going to spend a lot of time researching, trying different things to solve that problem. And once you solve that problem, you're going to be very happy with yourself. You're going to feel accomplished that you were able to get that problem done. And the more you stress test, you write code, you stress test, you're going to notice that there's going to be more problems that come up, and then you're going to be able to solve those problems. Definitely your problem solving skills will level up as soon as you work as hard as you can on that problem. And you're going to notice with new projects that you're going to be working on, it's going to be way easier to adapt to a problem and solve it pretty quickly. The accomplishment, the feelings of accomplishment. You're going to be more accomplished with finishing up a project that took you forever to finish. And you're going to feel good, not only that the project is finished, but that you could work on something else. In that journey of working on this project, you're learning and growing and solving all these different problems, looking at requirements and trying to understand exactly what needs to be done, asking the right questions to other developers on a team if they can mentor you in some way or give you like the right advice as to how to write this code to solve the problem. And once you finish a project, you're just going to feel amazing. You're going to think that there's not any project that I work on now or to the future is not going to be that difficult. Your experience level goes up as well. So think about it hand in hand. The more time you spend not only fixing bugs, but then working on new feature projects, your experience levels up as well. The way you tackle problems levels up. The way you communicate between teams levels up. A lot of these things comes with repetition and being exposed to that way of going about a project, being in those meetings, and having the means to communicate your thoughts from a technical standpoint on how to go about building out this project so that it's the most successful when it goes out into production. This all comes with the amount of projects that you work on, the amount of times that you deal with meetings with stakeholders involved with that project, and just listening to the different communication styles. So your experience level will definitely go up as you work on more complex projects. Also, the amount of recognition that you will receive for getting these projects done and out the door in a more efficient manner will not go unnoticed. People will be watching when you start to finish a project that's allocated for 3 months and you finish it in 2, and it's perfect, near perfect. And they're like, how did you get that done? It's just that you spent the time and the work going through all these other hard projects, and now you're able to write things out pretty effectively. You're going to get a lot of recognition from not only management, but then also your team members as well. And also your resilience. Like, you're going to be more resilient to getting things done and not be wavered by how complex the requirements are for a project. You're going to be looking at it like, okay, like I could do this and I could get the job done. Not just be like, I will never get this done. Like, this is going to be terrible for me. Like, I don't know if I could do it, and all this stuff. All that goes out the window once you get a taste of what a complex project is. Then you're going to be like, yo, I could take care of this, no problem. So all you have to do is do the research, understand exactly what the back-end architecture is, what the front-end architecture is, and just execute at that point. It just comes with repetition and time. That's it. It just becomes a workflow in your brain to where you're going to easily be able to build and iterate over new features and projects without any help whatsoever, because you've already been pushed to adversity already. So it comes to innovation in terms of building new projects and thinking outside the box, and providing feedback in terms of the way you think a project should go. That's going to come with working with these hard tech projects. A lot of it is just whatever is in the requirements for a project. You could dissect it as much as you want. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the mindset to ask the right questions or look at things from a different perspective, as in terms of not only as a developer, but then also as a user, is going to be using this feature in the long, like once it's out there in production, you're going to have more problems to solve instead of it being out there in production and having someone actually finding these problems. And now you got to record it as a bug. And then now that's added as V2 of that feature. You could take care of all that by just asking the right questions and thinking outside the box. Okay. So that's it. That's the video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of projects that you guys are working on. If there's any projects that you want to learn about that could be a potential hard project for you, please just let me know. And if you want me to peer review that project, you can reach out to me via email. If you go to my channel, there's an email address there that is just for this channel. So I really want to hear from you guys on the different projects that you want to work on. Talk to you guys later.